What's going on? You're listening to episode 16 of the Perspective Podcast, and I'm your host, Scotty.D.Russell of Perspective Collective. Now, you already know if you've been listening to the show is about creativity, okay? I'm committed to it. It's my life's work. I want to put everything I have into creativity. But since this is my platform and it's my podcast, these shows are also going to be about what's on my mind and what I have to say at a given point in time. It is what it is. If you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like the podcast. But I was supposed to have this next week off. Okay, I'm recording. This is the week of the election. Donald Trump was just voted president. This isn't a political podcast. I hate politics. I'm not going to get political on you. But there's just so much stuff on my mind that I'm feeling like I'm doing a disservice if I don't speak my mind and use my voice to speak for those who don't have a voice. And that's what this is about. Just so many things on my mind. Honestly, I'm going to call this episode Be Kind and Don't Be a Dick. I'm not one to just swear in my headlines, swear in my art, but I like to swear in my heart sometimes because that's just who I am. That's how I express myself unintentionally. That's just the words that I choose. But man, I am in a sense hypocritical because there's so many times in my life I was a dick, I was mean, I was judgmental, I was cruel to other people. I thought I was better than someone. I felt like I was above someone, even though I've come from, a rough background in a sense, not as rough as many people, but, I've had rock bottom times. I got picked on pretty much my entire life. I felt like a loser my entire life. I don't know what winning feels like. So I have no place to treat someone below me. I have no reason to treat someone like they're not an equal human being. And just the stuff that's happened this week and the stories I'm hearing and how people are treating each other and just the divide in this nation, it's absolutely freaking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like I'm a big time positive person. I'm probably too positive for a lot of people, but whatever. I believe in positivity. I believe in encouraging people. I believe in lifting people up. I believe in sticking up for people. I believe in not being a dick, even though sometimes I am. But man, I feel so guilty and shameless. And, I have to ask for forgiveness or try and make up for it with some gratitude or going out of my way to open 5 doors for 5 people in a day just to make me feel a little bit better. This may be a ramble, this may be a rant, but why can't we just be kind to people? Respect people. We don't have to see eye to eye. You can believe in whatever religion you want. You can believe in whatever candidate that you want to believe in the political race, but underlying all of that, you and I are still a human being. We bleed the same blood unless you're an alien from some other planet, which whatever, I'll accept you too. I don't care. You can be different. I'm different. I'm weird. I'm quirky. Maybe sometimes I come off too aggressive. Whatever, accept me for me. If you don't want to like me, that's fine. Just accept me. Let me do my thing. We can exist in peace amongst each other. There's people I've hated in the days, but I've had to get over stuff. You guys, there's got to be a positive in every situation. You have to see that way. Otherwise, things are going to eat you up from the inside out. And regarding this election, God, there's so much hate going on and it sickens me. But I choose to see positive in it. I choose to see that we can all rally with each other. We can build communities. We can pick each other up. I have so many friends that are Muslims, blacks, Mexicans, gays. And I could only imagine what these people are going through right now and how scared some of them are. And that's bullshit, okay? America's built on diversity. I grew up in diversity. I love culture. I love all people. I am a creative and I want to help other people become the best versions of themselves while I too pursue the best version of myself each day. And that's what I have this platform for. That's why I create. That's why I write. That's why I speak. That's why I have a podcast. It's just to have this platform to speak up and express myself. Maybe it's not always based on creativity, but damn it, if I have something to say, I'm going to say it and stick up for my friends and my family and do my part, play my purpose in order to make the world just that much little bit of a better place. it's our duty. It's our purpose on this earth's surface to pick each other up. And if you don't want to believe that, that's fine. But I'm sorry, but you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. And I don't want to be a part of the problem anymore. I want to do something positive with my life. I want to make a difference. I want to impact people. And in order to, I can't remember who I heard this from, but making a difference in someone's life is leaving them better off than when you found them. And that's a mission of mine. You know, we all have our demons. My wife said something beautiful the other night about this. She said, we all have our demons. We all have our addictions, whether they're out in the open for everyone to see or if they're burrowed deep within us, okay? We all have something we're struggling with. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's struggling with something. So by being a dick, being judgmental, you know, you are a hypocrite because there's stuff wrong with you too, okay? You're battling something whether you want to admit it or not. So don't go out tearing other people down. You know, build people up. Stop building barriers and building a fucking wall. Like, come on. You know, I'm not for illegal immigration, but I'm sorry. Like, stop dividing. Stop being pompous. Stop acting like we're so much better than everyone when we're not. Like, we're so corrupt as a nation. People are so corrupt. People are so conniving and fiending and greedy and just assholes. And I don't want to be around people like that. And if you're listening to this podcast, I'm pretty much convinced that you don't want to be around people like that either. So again, I'm keeping this one quick, punchy, and short. It's just stuff on my mind. I was supposed to have this week off, but, you know, I have this podcast for a reason, so I need to step up and say something and stick up for the people who aren't able to stick up for themselves. I want you to know that I love you. I believe in you. I'm committed to myself, and I'm committed to helping you become the best version of yourself, okay? I just want this perspective podcast for a reason, okay? Change your perspective. Life's about you, but it's not all about you, okay? You are here to do something so much bigger than yourself, and you just have to put in the effort, and once you start realizing you can make an impact on people, it becomes an addiction, and you just want to continue to help, and you're going to continue to grow yourself. So at the end of the day, just be kind to people. Don't be a dick. You know, if you're feeling the podcast, you can leave a review over at iTunes. I'm blown away by the kind words that people are saying right now. If you have feedback, just shoot me an email, scotty@perspective-collective.com. If you want to find me online, you can find me at perspective-collective.com. I got my blog. You can sign up for the newsletter there. That's where all the podcast episodes are. That's where all my work lies. If you want to hire me, you can hire me there too. Don't be a dick. Go out there, keep showing up, keep creating. You got this. You got